Hello, I'm Alice.
And I'm Rosa.
And that's Serena behind the camera. We're from Staging Change, a network of performers, theatre makers, venues and organisations who are all working together to make the theatre and performance industry more environmentally sustainable.
We're here at the Edinburgh Fringe, we're on the Royal Mile, and we are going to interview some people about sustainability at the Fringe.
Here we go!
What have you noticed about the Fringe this year that you see as it could be better in terms of environmental sustainability?
There have been a lot of overflowing bins, maybe not on the Mile, but in other areas.
Yeah.
Non-recyclable flyers and just flyer waste in general, that's always a massive problem.
I think the main thing is that you can just look down this mile here, the flyering is a big issue.
A lot of plastic bottles everywhere and plastic bags, particularly after like nights out and stuff and all over the street. Lots of flyers being thrown in the bin. I think the bins are really confusing here as well. I've seen people put like recycling and non-recycling bins.
Because there's so many people, I think it's very easy for so much plastic to get around as well, because especially from food trucks and things like that.
If there's one thing you could change about next year's Fringe, what would it be?
No flyering allowed.
Well, I guess if we could go flyerless, that would be really amazing. I think it's really tricky because it's hard enough to get a physical flyer into someone's hand. I saw one company with a stamp this year.
More carbon neutral venues. And also everyone has to come by public transport.
So what would your ideal Fringe look like next year? What would you like to change and see happen?
More places for people to recycle a litter.
Yeah, it would be in Spain.
It would be in Spain.
Yeah.
And it would be free for performers to come.
Less paper everywhere.
I've noticed this year a lot more people are just taking pictures of the flyers, which is a great step forward. Having big posters that just people can scan the QR codes as opposed to taking an actual flyer.
Recyclable materials! Yay!
What have you done this Fringe to be more environmentally sustainable, if anything?
So all our costumes, we've had them for years. They're the company's costumes, so we don't buy new material. We made up a play with no set. So we just show up and the players so we came by train. We all came by train, even though it was more expensive. We came by train.
We have two productions and we put them on the same flyer.
So a lot of our stuff is actually recycled stuff. So this here is a soup can.
We have a little recycle me and take a photo on the
Staging Change logos there.
So we've been doing that.
We're all sort of trying to promote and have discussions about plant-based diets. We're all trying our best to stop using single-use plastics and to sort of make sure the paper we're using is recyclable or recycling it ourselves.
If you could tell another company one change they could make right now to be more green, what would you say?
Recyclable paper for your flyers.
You can have great costumes that are recycled. Go to vintage shops, like find a good costume designer who's willing to use recyclable material.
Also, every night we're not getting meals out, we're all getting food and cooking it at home.
Bring your own lunch in your own lunchbox. It's both cheap and environmentally sustainable.
Cut the amount of flyers that you order in half and try and talk with people about the show and get them to take a photo.
Be creative in how you get people to see your show, I think.
Thank you so much for watching. We'd love to hear your thoughts about the Edinburgh Fringe Festival and how it can be more environmentally sustainable.
If you want to find out more or join the Staging Change network, go to www.stagingchange.com or @stagingchange on social media.
Thank you very much.